the difficulties with this current flow and that flow. Like in this waitlist flow, you can see that we are selecting only the covers and this time slots, and which is not related with restaurant time slot. So we are selecting any times, it's showing us waiting time and the approx time, and then from the wait list, when we are making the reservation, by that time the time slot is getting selected based on that restaurant the closest time from that time onwards. So in the new design, what is exactly happening, and also one more thing, that if we want to switch on the select time slots or date options, in that case we have a different option from this flow, from this usual flow where we are selecting a date, like in any future date, and then we are selecting a time. In this case, the waitlist time is initially 0, but when that day is coming, then the counter, I mean, like we are using a counter that what is the wait time, and something that is in red and green, you must have seen on the waitlist flow. So we are showing that over there. But in this previous flow, like where we are adding the wait time, we actually not relating it with any date or any time slots. But yes, when that date is, actually it is for that date, and when that date is passing, I mean this date is passing or the time is passing, then we are showing that in red. So uh, in this case, it is, we are not selecting any time slots, and we have option to check date and time. So in the current flow, we are already showing a date and a time slots for this actually, and then the wait time, that how many minutes and what is going to be the exact time. So in this case, in this case, since it is, we are already associating it with a time slot, when we are selecting back a time slots or any other time slots, how we are going to identify that the wait time should be vacant and this is a future one, which we were doing it by selecting this date and time from here. So if you have any idea from the development perspective, let me know that how we are going to identify where we have already a time slot selected, how we are going to identify that this time slot is not a future time slots, and when this wait time, we should not show the wait time. So how that is going to work.